And here we are kicking off game 2, Cloud9 versus OG. OG with a convincing mid-game win over Cloud9. And now back for second round, and we'll see how they start off. They gave us interesting first 2 picks in the last draft. Wonder how they're going to start this one.
Oh, this time they won't have Nyx. That's a different... It's a change for starters. Actually, IO... Was that banned last game?
It was banned.
It was banned, okay. So I'm curious to see how this one goes. We definitely know Cloud9 is a big IO player.
Our first pick goes to Fly. They banned Wyvern?
Both of the first phase heroes that OG just ran.
Okay, this has to be too good, right, for OG. It has to be too. They have to go for the IO.
I don't know if...
Well, if they don't, Cloud9 will. That's where I'm seeing the issue arise.
Yeah.
Because then you give Cloud9 the ability to actually pick their combination. And it's going to be a Phoenix. Well, we talked about Icebird versus Firebird. Firebird was the big thing from Fly at TI6.
Yep.
Now TI7, he's going to bring it back.
Hero is pretty good against IO. If they're considering that Cloud9 will go that route, Nyx has pretty good solutions. Hard for IO to use the tether heal when he's under the effects of any of the damage over time abilities Phoenix has plenty of. It's very difficult to model. Cloud9.
Well, Ice and Fire. It's not the sisters combination, instead it's the sister and the very weird dead uncle.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know where to go with that. Okay, so anyway, the Lina pick is surprising to me. I don't think Lina generally gets picked this early. I said that about Wyvern in the last... Seeing some shifts here. Lina is, however, decent against Phoenix, has good burst to kill Phoenix off if it's caught off guard by a stun, can destroy the Supernova fairly easily with the stacks of Fiery Soul. And they go for the Lich again, which we haven't really seen... We didn't see in the last series. I don't know how much this hero has been favored in other matches today, but Cloud9 have first faced it twice now, so this might be a Cloud9 thing.
And Invoker pickup, so Masters of Fire. Of course, Invoker does have some other talents as well. But I'm actually thinking about that Lina as well, because there was one team I was doing my research on, and I'm fairly certain it was Cloud9 where AUI was, but I didn't write it down in my book of things.
It could very well be. He's played some more uncharacteristic supports in the past, where one of AUI's strengths as a support player is he's very good at the farming style. So if you play like that, if you have a dynamic in your team where one support gets to farm quite a lot, that he is the type of support player that can make a Lina work very well. There's other players that it wouldn't be that good of a fit for. For example, Cloud9, doesn't really fit his archetype of his style of play as a support player. I could see it being an option for AUI. I think if you're running support Lina, however, you want your carry or your core mid, like one of the cores should set up your stun, because it's not reliable. It's generally the other way around you play, that the supports set up the cores to shine, but you can actually set up a position for it to shine if you have the right ways that the heroes play off each other. A hero like Chaos Knight, for example, is very strong as a carry together with support Lina. Very high kill potential together, both in lane and in the mid game.
Speaking of CK, he was banned in the second phase of the last game, so
by Cloud9.
Should look to see if they do it again. We've already taken out the Phantom Lancer, so they're very much forcing OG to play a different style, and now they will ban the Chaos Knight.
Means TA is available again, but they already grabbed Invoker, so that's why they don't care, actually. So never mind about that.
Yeah, and up against a Phoenix, she'll burn to death.
Yeah. Let's see. So, OG, what did they ban apart from AM last game? It was AM and another carry, I think.
The ability to actually have that and look for...
Huh?
I said you can look up the drafts, man.
All right. All right.
Stop being lazy over in that corner.
All right.
You just click on the right.
Casting.
Okay. Let me call out the play. 1 minute 29, 28, 27, 26.
Okay, so last game OG banned Alchemist. Alchemist. That's what it was. So Alc got through this time. They banned the Batrider instead. There's a lot of adaptation compared to last game. There's so many bans that were present in last game. Bat is out, Wyvern and Nyx and PL. So we have 4 of the previous heroes banned in 8 bans. It's pretty common to see 1 or 2 sometimes that you just shift it up a bit, but this is a big change up this second game.
Envy's playing the long game, playing for the 18th hole. He understands that he needs to see OG strategies, more of them. So just keep banning out the heroes they played before and force OG to do something new and different. And hello, Earth Spirit. He was banned out in the first phase previously. It was done by Cloud9, I believe, in the first phase of last game.
Who plays this hero on Cloud9? That doesn't really strike me as an AUI hero, but it is a 4. This hero is not really a 5 very...
Well, Pilot I will play the Lich.
So yeah, I mean, I guess there's no choice.
Yeah.
This is a bit surprising to me. I didn't think we were going to see AUI playing an Earth Spirit, but looking forward to it. That also means the Lich is a core. Unless it is possible to play Earth Spirit off lane. You can put it there, and in some games it can actually shine from that position because you get faster levels, and this hero scales incredibly well with levels.
I'd be very concerned that you wouldn't have a tanky frontliner if you did that, especially now as Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Once again is getting worked into that one position.
Probably just a standard Lina mid, Earth Spirit support, Lich support, and then the Earth Spirit will focus a lot on mid. I guess they're picking the Earth Spirit mainly because of Invoker. It's actually a very good counter because Invoker is one of those mid heroes that's very static, very immobile, and can be put under a lot of pressure. And then you have this kind of a high impact lane, like a kill lane. Earth Spirit Lina can cause a lot of trouble. So see where they're coming from here with these 2 picks together. Just see what they decide to go for their off lane now. Juggernaut will safe and carry. I like the Jugger pick more in this game, by the way. I want to point that out. I think it makes a lot more sense to me to pick this hero against Phoenix and Invoker. Invoker 100% spell based. Jugger is a great hero against Phoenix. Healing ward messes with Sunray. You have a hero who can actually spin and destroy the egg. Pretty good choice overall. And I like it with like the pacing of Cloud9's lineup in this game. It's fast again. See if they can get better results out of it this time.
They just need the aggression to come with it.
Yes.
Like if they hold back and they farm, then you're gonna see what we've seen from Anim time and time again. We saw it with Templar Assassin. Early game doesn't go well. Players catch up with Ancients. Invoker, early game goes half decently. Picks up Midas, and mid game goes really well. Kirax will play very problematic for the mid. So maybe that's the other question mark too. How hard can that Earth Spirit rotate? We talk about Cloud9 not having that very obvious Earth Spirit player. It's not as obvious as someone like Jirax from OG, who is just renowned for that player.
Yeah.
Cloud9 doesn't have that type of player on the ES. And then you're going up against a renowned Earth Spirit player. Jirax is going to know when that game's going to be coming in. And we get an Axe pickup now from S4. This is very, very tanky lineup and survivable lineup once more from OG.
Axe is a bit hit or miss against this type of lineup though. He's very good against Juggernaut, but that's it. I don't think he's good against any of the other heroes. And OG are running out of time and they're probably just like, okay, how do we get a hero that can deal with Jugger? Because the rest of our lineup is not good at dealing with Jugger this time. Axe gets Blink Blade Mail, Jugger kills himself on the Blade Mail. It's a pretty standard counter. The problem is Axe is not good against this like magic burst early game.
Yep.
See,
They still banned the Void. Like, I know the Void could work for No Tail in the safe lane.
I think it's I think it's a very good ban, actually.
There goes the Enigma for Cloud9. Actually, yeah, it would have been that big AoE control they're still looking for, and they needed something out of their safe lane.
Yeah, I think they wanted Void, actually. I agree with that ban 100%. Sets up Invoker and Phoenix very well. It's very classic OG pick together with Phoenix. It doesn't have the best synergy with Axe, though, but I think they could have still taken that route. Especially when they're this short on time and they're like, okay, we need to make a decision. Fall back to your comfort zone.
Time is terrible. They've only got 5 seconds to make their choice, and Fly does not look confident. He's just,
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's one way to stop Omnislash from killing you. Because it's going to cause problems against Lina.
I love this hero. I love this hero, and I think it's good sometimes. And I think this is one of those games where it can work. So if you play Pugna position 1, which it looks like they'll put the Invoker mid, you need a hero that can deal the physical damage that Pugna can't. And Invoker is one of those hybrids that has the damage in him if it's needed on Exort build to actually be able to right-click heroes. Nether Ward is fantastic this game. It's very good against Lina and Lich. Like you said, Decrepify has plays against Juggernaut. And
I don't think they got the counter push against him either. Like,
not really.
Like, you've got ability to clear wave, but Decrepify doesn't really care. Lich and Earth Spirit are not the greatest heroes for pulling wave. In fact, that's actually been one of the big things people have pointed out about Lich, the fact that he drags the creep wave back onto his tower. There's less defense when he sacrifices.
Yep. So
maybe that's when Pugna turns this into a push game.
Now, the downside for OG is that both of their cores are fragile, low HP end heroes. Yeah. And Cloud9 can try to abuse that with the right offlane pick. I'm trying to think of what is available to them. So Nyx would have been fantastic. Antimage as a carry would have been fantastic, but he's banned and they have Jugger. But there has to be something in the pool here for them that really deals with these int heroes well in the offlane. I don't think Nyx is the only choice. There's plenty of heroes that can like just burst and kill them off. I was thinking Puck could be a choice. Actually sets up and rounds up their lineup very nicely, but he's not the best against Pugna. Timbersaw. Okay. So I think instead we're going to see the approach here from Cloud9 that they're trying to enforce a Timber versus Axe matchup. And then they will do something pseudo aggro again. Maybe the Lich Jugger. Love, by the way, how there's 2 of every hero. Is that just on my screen?
It's just on your screen.
I have 2 of every hero.
You're right, they're warping in and out.
Models are like on top of each other. Okay. But yeah, Timber versus Axe matchup is... Actually, if it's one-on-one in isolation, it's a pretty even matchup in the beginning, but then Timber generally takes over. Unless Axe gets very good spins in the start. And then the other lanes, we will see that Lich Jugger could go aggro again. I think it's totally playable. This game especially. And then they can target the Invoker really hard because their safe lane is freed up. If Earth Spirit and Lich can both leave the safe lane alone, they can shut down Ana a lot harder than in last game. And Invoker, yes, he can come back like TA can, but it's a different curve. It's not like that. You just farm 2 stacks of triple Ancients and you're back in the game. If Invoker is destroyed in lane and gets a couple of deaths, it takes longer.
Yeah.
And OG's lineup doesn't seem like the best to like make the space for him to come back. But we'll see how it goes down. I really like this draft. To me, this is a very unpredictable game with a lot of like X factors. Mainly, I think heroes to watch out for will be and the Axe. And 2 things for the Axe. 1, will he get good blink calls? 2, will he get to play Dota? The other, is he actually... If Axe has a miserable lane, if he has a very, very hard time, it takes so long to come back sometimes. Sometimes you miss the timing window of the hero that he's looking. A lot of it comes down to whether they get the lanes they want. So let's see. Maybe they even put the Timber off lane at a try lane the Axe for that reason, that they want Axe to be shut down really hard. Who knows?
Well, early vision up. We'll see where everyone's going to go. So it is going to be No-Tail into the safe lane. Flies hovering around mid with just Obs and Sentry, but you also notice the aggressive wards out from Cloud9. They smoked, they got out early. OG have no idea about this, so they're watching the ward, the rune, the bounty rune up on the top, keeping that eyes very closely on that, and then the other one's into mid. So they're wanting to focus on the rotations off the top lane from OG, as well as give any kind of advantage into the mid lane that allows Fada to win that. And OG's vision is also more towards the bottom lane rotation. They haven't put down their second Obs just yet, so we'll have to keep an eye on Fly to see where he believes.
Yep. I love this Phoenix.
What's he got on?
Vermilion Crucible.
The battle begins.
It sure ain't no shovel and triangle hat, that's for sure.
It was an ore. It was an ore.
Keep telling yourself that.
I actually asked a bigger question. Why does an egg have a model which looks more like a bear? When you click on the item they actually have, it looks more...
How does that look like a bear?
That was a bear.
What?
Look, right there. The model modifier is a bear.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the model itself looked like a bear. I was like, how do you see a bear in this lava egg? Alright, let's look toward mid. Dota's happening. And they want to try-lane Fata in the start. Oh, JerAx is still playing the old patch, so those shards would have been perfect, but this time they are a little short.
But thanks to the Observer, what they've got planted down, they understand that Fata is alone here, and they didn't de-ward the ops. So JerAx and Ana, yeah, they've revealed themselves, but Fly was keeping himself pretty well secret on the other side. That won't last much longer. He's already bailing out, and AUI is looking for a possibility onto Dotal. Walks up, rolling boulder forward, MSS. He's only got reactive armor. There's no damage he can give to help kill off N0tail. And N0tail will have to burn the salve.
He has to salve and 8 tangos on safe lane Pugna. So he has plenty of sustain for now to stay against the lane. He's going to buy the magic stick.
I think he also understands the fact that his support's going to be busy elsewhere. Yeah. Rolling boulders coming in once more. AUI really trying to get through N0tail. There is, again, no level 2 on MSS. No Timber Chain or no Whirling Death.
And N0tail actually has higher movement speed than Timber, even under Orb of Venom, because Pugna's base move speed is 335 and Timber's is 290. So he can't catch up when the roll ends. Yeah, good roll again from AUI, though. This time he has the stun. He's going to kill him.
Oh, with the kick, Icarus dive. It takes too long from Fly. He didn't actually have sprites to give either. And now MSS will move in closer. This happened also because the pull happened. So there was no wave for N0tail. Fly is running away from MSS. Whirling Death, and one more punch will do the work. And Cloud9 get 2 kills on their top lane.
That one coming, but that's what you can. Oh, and nice steal from AUI as well.
They didn't have an Earth Spirit player, is what we thought.
I mean, he may have played a game or two. I don't remember. It's not a hero I connect with this player.
Yeah, we always think of techies when it comes to AUI.
I don't think of techies at all.
I think of him every day.
Yeah.
I think of that game you had to cast
miserable
in Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Techies, just if you ever want a analyst to cast a fantastic game they feel really simulated with, get them to cast a Techies game. Nice double light strike array in the middle from Fata, keeping Ana and JerAx out once again. Yeah, maybe JerAx didn't get the patch note memo. Pushes them away with the ice shards once more.
So just to explain how this works, when you use ice shards now, where you target it is where the back wall of the shards end up. In the past, where you target it was where the center of the half circle would be that the shards form. So that means you need to cast it further back now if you haven't played Tusk for a while. I'm pretty sure JerAx has played Tusk for a while. I don't think it's just randomly picking it down. He hasn't played it for like 3 patches, but it's kind of funny in some games that you watch. It's just like the Tusk just needs 30 minutes to adapt. Because you can just tell he hasn't played Tusk for like 2 months. Not in pro games, however, but you know.
I don't think JerAx would have too many problems with that, but it'll be changing a muscle reflex, mate.
Pretty much. It's just you just need to convince your brain that it's wrong for the first part of the game, and then it's like fixed after that. Nice dodge off the stun there by JerAx.
He's creating space more than anything else.
Pretty much,
talked about like the issues for Ana potentially getting ganked. Yeah, the top lane's died. N0tail, you can see.
Oh, those were good though. That was really good shards. Counterplay from AUI.
Boulder. AUI got the double kick onto Ana as well as JerAx. JerAx has a snowball available. Ana trying to get out of this one. The light strike ray will connect. Fata staying right on his tail with the one charges and the cross. The slave will be able to reach him just on the tip. Ana will fall down. Fata wants a little bit more, but doesn't have the damage to kill off JerAx.
I'm actually very surprised the CS in the mid is the way it is. Like, even with both Tusk and I guess Tusk started.
Oh, JerAx, no. Wait, hang on. Is he gonna?
He's fine.
Okay, it's because Fata got himself an invisor, and I thought JerAx was gonna tank and farm a little bit for just a second longer. Fly's getting. Okay, MSS, don't try and attack.
But yeah, this is basically the trade-off we had in the start, was that the Tusk was targeting mid a lot and Earth Spirit was targeting top in the start, so Fata fell behind a little bit on CS because he was getting targeted harder in that sense. But, you know, generally when you watch this matchup, it's the Lina that's ahead over the Invoker, and he is ahead on levels. It looks like the Invoker's doing well here because he's 6 CS up, but Fata almost has a full level advantage here after that kill. And that can very quickly snowball in this mid lane. We're going to roll in with AUI. Will be dodged.
And this time Ana actually got a little bit of vision thanks to the Obs ward, but...
Still going to die.
Yeah, he's got a couple of one charges up his sleeve, and with the cold snap and the ice wall...
Oh, he missed!
Oh, he's going to...
Oh, no!
Oh, the slave is a little bit off to the right!
Oh, Ana is so good. I think Fata's a bit triggered now. That is so... Oh, my God. It's like, it's one thing that you miss, but you feel like that attack didn't miss because you You know, you fired it and you didn't see the mistext until the attack actually misses.
Oh, AUI, he just tried to rolling boulder away. He'll still get the double kick, however. Jirax and Fly hot in the tails. There goes the Shaz, and AUI is actually pinned. He cannot get out. He is another block in Jirax's igloo.
Those kind of things, I can't state enough how much it actually matters that this kill mid doesn't happen. If this kill happens and they do it successfully, Earth Spirit might not be moving there. Vata would have been level 6 way earlier, and he used all of his mana to not get the kill. So, like this mid lane now where they're both pretty much level 6 would have been maybe an almost level 7 Lina and a level 5 Invoker. And that is really
going
dangerous.
again.
Now instead there's plays available. Very nice by Jerax.
You want to tilt somebody, this is one way to do it. Snowball forward, Fada able to get the able to get Cole snapped up. Anna with the extra help of Fly. The Light Strike Array is actually going to get him with the slave. Fada, turn your frown upside down. They'll get both the Fire Rat as well as the Master of Magic.
All right, never mind.
And Envy's going to go for the solo kill on bottom. He can consume Mango and go for the Omni Slash, but decides against it against S4. Okay, he still he consumed the Mango.
So right after OG got out of jail in mid, they go for a 3-man gank and die 2. So now mid lane is back to what we were expecting it to be. Bit chaotic.
Everything in the world is back to where it should. Wait. S4 trying to bait with a huge cleaver. It's not like they're going to see your animation. Envy spins and then just backs out.
S4 is getting some pretty good farm. This lane is not that easy for the X. Playing against Jugger Lich, not the easiest thing ever. Of course, Envy, miles ahead.
Yeah, all three cores of Cloud9 are miles ahead. They have the top 3 net worths on the board at the moment. 3-2, 3-1, and just shy of 2-7. And the highest you have is Anna. Actually, I take that back. Now it's actually Axe. He's just ahead at 2.5. Notel, rolling boulder forward, gonna miss his target. Jirax is nearby, so they shard up. Again, not able to block MSS, but they interrupt his Timber Chain out. So Notel moves in with more Nether Blast, but the damage isn't enough. The Sunstrike, MSS decides to be aggressive, turns around for the fight. Even AUI unintentionally kicking Fly in with the rock, so they'll lose the Pugner. And Cloud9 running forward, MSS having to dodge sprites. But I don't think he really cares that much. He's still taking him to survive.
And a sentry mid. This could be a really big kill. He can kill him almost on his own. AUI comes in.
Yeah, rolling boulder into spin.
Oh, they don't have. He didn't have any stones.
Does he go up?
He had no stones left.
They see him. They see him. They see him. He's in the sentry. He's in the sentry. He's out of the sentry.
Close call.
Vision game.
That could have been very different if AUI had 1 stone, but he has used all of his stone. There's been so many plays that his stone economy right now needs a bit of time to build up again. If there was a silence there, so Invoker couldn't go Ghost Walk or a stun, they could have maybe killed him there, but Ana gets out again.
So is this when we say it's a 2-2? Ana is 2, Cloud9 is 2? And as mentioned, dodged the gank a couple of times. MSS, nice chain. That snowball's going to go in deep. And the Sunray damage, Jirax doesn't reach him. MSS just chains further and further away. OG really wanting the kill on that off-lane Timbersaw.
Not get it. Now, mid lane pressure will be applied with this rotation of heroes. Actually, wait, how did that happen? S4 just solo killed Lich with Axe. Not exactly the lane I was looking at. This was a very unlikely play, I think.
Just S4 things.
He might have caught him on the way out of the shop, or maybe Pi was just a bit out of position there.
Jirax is coming in towards the mid. They're trying to stop Eternal Envy and AUI from just taking the tower, so Jirax will take the creep wave away from the tower, rolling boulder, dodged by Jirax. See it coming from a mile away, and then rolling boulders to the range creep under the tower. Sunray's down, Jirax doesn't have enough life to survive that. AUI trying to help out with a kick, now into the Omni Slash. Anna, the Sunstrike's in a good position. Eternal Envy sharing the burden with his creep wave. But the burden is too much. Envy will die underneath the tier 1 tower. Notel joins the fight, but he doesn't have the mana. Even with the Soul Ring and 1 charge, there's not enough to give. And Fada has Laguna Blade. Notel knows he has to give that respect.
He could easily get caught by a roll here. Still only 1 stone now on AUI, but these heroes of OG are very low. And at the same time, there was a kill top, right? Or was that bottom? MSS killed S4, so the Timber rotated down and got a very nice kill there, of course.
It looks like he was creep skipping.
Yep.